Wonder tablet. 1. Stop lying to yourself. Lie to your wife, your husband, your mother. Lie all you want. But beware pulling wool over your own eyes. The more you pull that wool over your eyes, that's how much longer it must be before you can ever see what is wrong and change it. Some of you are such good liars that even the wool you pull over your eyes is 50% cotton. You can lie to yourself better than you can to anyone else. Who else would believe it? You say, I don't know what he's talking about. How do I lie to myself? Well, I'll show you how you lie to yourself. And while I show you how you lie to yourself, you will lie to yourself. So for some of you, the next 3 minutes is going to be a total blackout. Now watch, you're suddenly going to go deaf. What would you say is the most exciting news story to come out in 100 years as it pertains to your life and your health? The fact, ladies and gentlemen, that the greatest brains in the world, in every corner of the earth, have established without shadow of doubt that there is a direct relationship between how many years, how many hours, how many minutes you will live, your health while living, and smoking. As soon as you read that, you say, okay, that's all, I'm finished. That's the end. You did not. You pulled the wool a little tighter and you puffed a little harder. One man said to me, I've read so many horrible things about smoking, I've decided to give up reading. Some of you may be under the mistaken notion that I'm trying to get you to give up smoking. Oh no, I'm not a missionary. I'm no reformer. All I can do is show you a road map and say this road leads to health, and this road leads to death. Can I take the trip for you? Only you can take the trip. For those of you who are smokers, I have encouraging news. There's a new cigarette coming out soon in Australia. It has no tobacco at all. All filter. You puff on it till you get a hernia. Wonder Tablet 2. Give your old age a good swift kick in the pants. Oh, how people fear old age. Oh, what am I going to do in my old age? My old age, my old age. Why are we so frightened of old age? We fear losing youth and beauty. A woman says to her husband, would you love me when I'm old and gray? He says, why not? I love you through all the other colors. One woman said to her husband, she says, you know, Sam, I don't want to grow old. He's all right, die young. What would you say are the two most depression-proof industries in the world? 1, tobacco. Tobacco, they're the top industry. They are depression-proof. Well, why not? With a world full of liars, why not? I spent 3 minutes here talking to you on smoking. In my university classes, I spent 6 weeks. I insist that every one of them watch an actual lung cancer operation. We pull out a cancerous lung, wave it under their noses. They say, oh, how horrible, I can't stand it. Light me a cigarette, quick. Of course it's number 1. 2, the cosmetics industry. Depression-proof. One based on addiction, the other one based on fear of losing youth and beauty. Look at the thousands of skin creams on the market. A cream for dry skin, for wet skin, for leaking skin, for stinking skin, for creeping skin. One man complained that his wife creamed herself so much before going to bed, it was like sleeping next to a swamp. He says, not only that, but after she gets all creamed up, she keeps slipping out of bed all night long. 5 minutes after we're in bed, I feel a false curl on my side of the bed. Then I feel a false eyelash on my side of the bed. Then I feel another falsie on my side of the bed. So sure, the good stuff she keeps on her side of the bed. I read all the beauty ads that I can find because I think they are hilarious. They're really funny. Remember that classic ad some years ago? She's engaged, she's lovely, she uses Airwick. Now, I was going to tell you about this, but then you'd say, oh, he makes it up. He makes it up. So, to show you that I don't make up anything, I brought the evidence. Here. I tore this right out of the New York Times. When you hear this headline, Helena Rubinstein solves all your winter problems. All your winter problems. Now you get someone for the summer and you've got it made. Let's see, how does Helena Rubinstein solve all your winter problems? Now this is fascinating, really fascinating. It says, you have dry skin? Use her pasteurized face cream special. Pasteurized. That's more than you do with your milk. You have coarse paws? Coarse paws. You use water lily skin lotion made out of marinated water lilies. Now comes the jewel of the collection. Do you have aging skin? Then you use estrogenic hormone cream. Do you know what estrogenic hormones are? They're chemicals secreted in every woman's body through her ovaries, and they affect her ability to become pregnant. And now they're telling you to smear it on. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. If you rub it in long enough, you'll give birth through the nose. Gentlemen, you didn't realize when you bought a ticket for your wife tonight what a bargain you'd be getting. Ladies, no man has yet been born who knows how to bottle beauty in a jar. You can't cream it in. One woman was vigorously creaming her skin before going to bed. Her little 5-year-old daughter said, "What's that for, Mommy?" "Oh, it's to make me beautiful, darling." She said, "Oh." Then she started to wipe it off. The little girl looked at her and said, "Oh, it didn't work, did it?" Oh, this constant scratching for youth and beauty. My favorite man, 92 years of age, walked into his doctor's office one day. He said, "Doctor, I want you to lower my sex drive." Doctor says, "You want it lowered?" Says, "You're 92 years old. It's all in your head." He says, I know. That's why I want it lowered." Wonder Tablet 3. Commit a little murder. Murder your worries before they murder you. One day in Colorado, a great stalwart tree fell down. What a day. This should have been on the front pages of every newspaper of the world, exclusively, because this great tree was a little sapling when Columbus landed on San Salvador. It had been struck by lightning 14 times. It had braved storms, hurricanes, earthquakes. But in the end, what do you think killed it? Tiny little beetles dug under the bark, ate away at the mighty heart. And one day, down came the lordly king of the forest. Life for all of us is never made up of a series of lightning strikes. It's made up of a series of little things. Most of us manage to stand up under the lightning, but we allow ourselves to be eaten away by the little beetles of worry and anxiety until we too are destroyed. You must learn how to kill your worries before they kill you. Every problem has a solution. If you're fat, you go on a diet. You don't stand in front of the bakery shop studying the cakes. Do you ever watch a woman on a diet? When she eats a piece of cake, she usually swallows it very fast. The stomach shouldn't know.